So, okay, you guys are checking the first part of your homework. Okay, page 21. Okay, any questions on page 21, numbers 7 to 12? Any you want to see? Okay, next page. No, not next page, just the next problems. Okay, 13 to 18. You can have them as either the decimal or the fraction, doesn't matter. Okay, David, did you get these right? Yeah, okay. All right, anyone else? Any you need to see? Okay. Okay. Flip your page. On the back, 19 to 24. Okay, any on the back you need to see? All right, who got 100%? You missed only like one or two or a couple? Good. All right, so if you're finding the x-intercept, where do you put 0 at? In place of the y. Good. If you're finding y-intercept, you put x. You put 0 in place of the x. Okay, tell me something else you know about the x-intercept. McLean, tell me something else you know about the x-intercept. You don't know. Okay, Paige, tell me something you know about the x-intercept. Okay, everyone get out your notes from yesterday. Get out your notes to yesterday. Okay, flip to your chart. The chart page. Okay, in your notes, turn to section 4.9. Yep. Okay, slope. What do you know about slope? What do you know about slope? Okay, it's the m. What else do you know about slope? Paige? It's the rate of change. Good. What else? The difference in y over difference in x. Anything else? It's the what of a line. It's what the line is. It's how steep a line is. We haven't used that word. Have we used that word? No. Okay, but it is how steep the line is. Okay, we're going to be talking a little bit more about slope, but we are not going to be using the whole scenario that we're used to using. Okay, a little bit different scenario. Okay, example 1. On day 2, it is 5 degrees outside. On day 5, it is 7 degrees outside. Definitely not today. What's the temperature supposed to be today? 52, 54, not 80 though, huh? Okay, my question is, what is the rate of change? Okay, so what am I asking for if I'm asking for the rate of change? Jake, right, I'm asking you to figure out what the slope is. Okay, so write slope in the blank. Okay, in the problem, what's the x and y variable? Nicole? Days and? Good, degrees is the y variable. Okay, I want to write the scenario this time as 2 ordered pairs. Okay, the first sentence, on day 2 it is 5 degrees outside. How would you write that as an ordered pair? Mackenzie? Good. Day 2, 5 degrees. How would you write the other ordered pair, Zoe? Good. Day 5, 7 degrees. Okay, go ahead and plot those points on your graph. Megan, how do you plot day 2, 5 degrees? Good. Right 2, up 5. Okay, and how'd you plot day 5, 7 degrees, Christina? Okay, good. Over 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, connect those 2 points and make your line. Okay, by looking at just the graph, what is the slope of the line? What is the slope of that line? Chris? 2 over 3. Okay, up 2, right 3. Okay, so 2 over 3. What's my units that go with that, Mackenzie? Okay, good. 2 degrees every 3 days. Okay, so that's how you get the rate of change. The rate is, it goes up 2 degrees every 3 days. Okay, now let's say, pretend this graph wasn't here, and I only gave you this information right here. Okay, if I had only given you those ordered pairs and no graph, how could you have found the same thing, 2 degrees every 3 days? Molly? Okay, so to figure out the numerator, you would have subtracted what? Okay, or what makes, rather than 5 minus? Okay, to figure out the degrees, what 2 numbers would you have subtracted? Okay, good. 7 degrees minus 5 degrees, and in the denominator you would have subtracted. Good. Day 5 minus day 2. Okay, so doing that you would still get 2 degrees every 3 days, just subtracting the degrees and then subtracting the days. Okay, now that is a specific example. Okay, there's this situation. Okay, what if I want a formula so that I can come up with the rate of change for any 2 ordered pairs I give you. Okay, so I want to use letters. Lou? You got this, huh? Sounds like you got this. He doesn't got it. Okay. What's this ordered pair here? What are the letters for those? What letters are 2 and 5? Zoe? Good, yeah, they are X and Y. Okay, so if this is X and this is Y, what's 5 and 7 in the other one? David? Okay, they are X and Y. All right, when you subtracted the degrees, what did you subtract? Did you subtract the X's or Y's? Okay, yes, you subtracted the Y's, and then to get the days, you subtracted the X's. Okay, you subtracted the Y's over subtracting the X's. Okay, so in general, okay, if I give you 2 points, okay, you're going to write down X comma Y, X comma Y. How can I tell the difference between points, though? Like, how do I know how could I show that this is the first point and that's the second point? What could I do? Any ideas? Okay, we're going to just do this. If this is the first point, we're going to just put a little 1 next to these. That's showing that this is going to be the first point we're talking about, and then put a little 2 next to these. This is going to be the second point that we're talking about. Okay, you know the slope equals the rate of change, which equals m, which equals, what else do you know about slope? It's the rise over run, or what else? Okay, difference in y over difference in x, change in y over change in x. Okay, we're using these specific ordered pairs, what would you be subtracting in the numerator? If you are use the y's though. Use the y's. What would you be subtracting in just the numerator? If you're subtracting the y's, you would be subtracting. Okay, or y2 minus y1. Okay, that means, what that means is the second ordered pair that you see, take that y. The first ordered pair, take that y. Okay, and then in the denominator, what would you be subtracting? Nicole? Okay, good. X2 minus x1. Okay, so in addition to slope, meaning the change in y over change in x, that means y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If you go back to this, we took the second y and subtracted the first y from it. We then took the second day and subtracted the first day from it. Okay, that's exactly what we did there. Okay, at the bottom, example 2. After 3 minutes, 350 students entered the auditorium. After 7 minutes, 580 students were in the auditorium. Okay, what are your x? I want to know what the rate of change is. What's your x and y variable, Mike? Good. Minutes and students. Okay, 2 ordered pairs. How do I write after 3 minutes there are 350 students in the auditorium? Chris? Say it again. Minute 3 and 350 students. Okay, second ordered pair, Megan. After minute 7. Good, 580 students. Okay, I want to find the rate. How quickly did people go into the auditorium? Okay, if I'm finding rate, I'm really finding what, Jake? Good, I'm finding the slope. Okay, so to find slope, what formula am I going to use? Jenna? Okay, y equals mx plus b is the equation for how do we just find slope? Change in y over change in x. So specifically, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, I want you to label your first ordered pair. This is x1, y1. Okay, it's the first ordered pair of x's and y's. The second ordered pair, okay, of x and y. Okay, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Does it?
Yeah, that's something
That's why it's flashing.
that's why where you're finding.
It doesn't matter. If you want to call this one the second ordered pair and this one the first one, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, so if we're finding the rate of change there, what 2 numbers are we going to be subtracting? Chris, go ahead. Okay, 580 minus 350 students over in the bottom, Nicole, denominator. Okay, 7 minus 3 minutes. Okay, go ahead and do that subtraction. Okay, what does that give you, Jake? Did you, for this one, did you do the subtraction? $580. It's okay. It's always labeled XY, XY. Subtract the Y's over subtracting the X's. Okay, so did someone do the subtraction? Okay, go ahead, Tara. 230 students enter the auditorium every 4 minutes. Okay, does that reduce down? Christina? Okay, if you push math frac on your calculator, that's the same as 115 students entering every 2 minutes. That's a lot of students entering. Okay, example 3. What are your x and y variables, Chris? Years and moolah. Money. Okay, what's your ordered pairs, Lou?
Year 2,
Year 2,
$1,000.
$1,000. And the other one? $725. Okay, I want to figure out Julia's rate of change, which means I'm finding slope. Formula for slope, Melanie, is what? Okay, another word for change is to subtract. So what would I be subtracting using? If I label these x1, y1, x2, and y2, what would I be subtracting using these? Okay, hold on. Don't give me the numbers yet. Just give me the y's and the x's. Minus, over. Okay, plugging in the numbers, go ahead. Over 4 minus 2 years. Okay, and what is that rate page? Negative $275 every 2 years. So what's that mean since it's negative? What's happening to her money? She lost that money. It's gone. She's not really saving, huh? She's a spender. Who in here would be spending their money? Who would be saving their money? I'm with you, Molly. I would be saving it. I'd be saving it. You're a saver. Okay, skip example 4, go on to example 5. Yep, do 5 on your own. Okay, before you guys get too far, I want to make sure you're using the right signs. Yep. Okay, what are your x and y variables, Jake? No. X and y variables. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's x and y? Uh-huh. Good. Y is dollars. Okay, ordered pairs. When I say 4 weeks ago she owed $230, what is that ordered pair? David. Very good. Good. Negative, whenever I say ago, that means it happened in the past. Negative 4 weeks, negative $230. And then what's the other one, Chris? Good. Negative 1 week, negative $270. Okay. Slope formula is what, Megan? Y2 minus Y1 over, good, X2 minus X1. What, Jake? Okay, label your first ordered pair X and Y, and they are both ones. Label your second ordered pair X and Y, and it's the second one you see, so label them twos. Brett, can you plug in the numbers for me into the equation? Negative $270 minus negative $230. Make sure that you guys have 2 negatives in a row there. You are subtracting a negative. Okay, over negative 1 week minus, and then it's a negative 4 weeks. Okay, so there will be times whenever you have 2 negatives in a row. Correct. 2 negatives make a positive. I always say if you have two negatives, it makes a big mama plus there. Okay, big fat plus sign. Okay, what is the subtraction give you? Negative $440 over 3 weeks. You guys agree? Yep. Does that reduce? Nope. Okay, so what's happening to Deborah's money, Tara? She's not even just losing it, she's... Right, so Tara owes $440 every 3 weeks, okay? So Deborah's like most of you in here, spending your moolah. Okay, that is what you are supposed to do with money. Yeah. Okay, you're right, it does stimulate the economy. Okay, so slope. What's your formula for slope? You learned one more formula for it. Jake. Good. Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1, which is also the rate of change. Okay, in your green packets. Turn to page number 15. Okay, on page 15, there are 13 problems on there. Okay, 1 to 13. All right, these are not situations. They already give you the ordered pair. Okay, so for example, number 1 is 13, 9, 12, 7. Label your ordered pairs, x1, y1, x2, y2. Write down the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and then substitute the numbers in. 7 minus 9 over 12 minus 13. Every problem. Negative 2 over negative 1, which will equal 2. Okay? I want to at least